All right, Elon Musk is chipping away at his goal of $1 trillion in government spending cuts. And he laid out DOGE's strategies during closed-door meetings in Washington yesterday.
Todd Piro joins us with the details. Good morning, Todd.
Hey, guys. Good morning to all of you. The CEO gathered with dozens of GOP leaders for back-to-back meetings at the Capitol on Wednesday, where he shared updates on the progress of the Department of Government Efficiency, also known by DOGE. You know that by now. Musk telling the roughly 40 senators that DOGE's efforts are saving about $4 million per day. He says they've already cut $105 billion in wasteful spending. That breaks down to over $650 per taxpayer. The CEO telling lawmakers there's more to come.
Mr. Musk, what was your message in there to House Republicans? What was your message in there, Mr. Musk?
There's a lot of opportunity to improve expenditures in the government, and then we're making good progress in that regard.
This all comes after Democrat lawmakers joined protesters opposing the spending cuts, while House Speaker Mike Johnson says DOGE is making much-needed progress.
This extraordinary work that Elon Musk is doing with DOGE, that he's explaining to our House Republicans tonight, is transformative. It's really revolutionary in the way that we'll do budgeting. We'll limit the size and scope of the federal government, and we'll be much more accountable to taxpayers in this country, and that is long overdue.
Musk says he's looking to cut around $1 trillion in government waste. A lawmaker close to the department tells Fox News Digital, quote, the executive DOGE team is confident they think they can get $1 trillion. He acknowledged that we're going to make some mistakes, but we're going to correct them very quickly. Back over to you.
All right. Thanks so much, Todd. So right away, if you asked Elon Musk, he wants to get rid of a whole department, National Environmental Policy Act. He goes, I'd get rid of the whole thing. Yesterday, Doug Collins came out and said, I'm looking at the VA. We could fire 80,000 employees. It's going through the secretary. And that, to me, shows it's some research. They're doing a fantastic job, but there is a sense inside that meeting that they want Elon Musk to start coordinating with Elon Musk group, to coordinating with the cabinet secretaries so they don't have the inevitable missteps that happen when you're trying to do this transformation that they're doing.
The reason he wants,
ahead,
Lawrence, the reason he wants to get rid of NEPA, which is the National Environmental Policy Act that you're talking about, Brian, he says it allows climate advocacy groups to challenge infrastructure and energy projects in court, which delays them. Scrapping NEPA would be a win for Republicans who want to develop and process energy faster, particularly from sources here in the United States.
And Brian, to your point of coordinating with the cabinet members as well as the members of Congress, I have no problem with that. The problem is going to come in is when the particular members of Congress starts calling Elon Musk and saying they want to sell programs, save programs, not because they're effective, but because it impacts their district.
Right.
It has to be either the program is good or it's bad. If the program is bad, I don't care if it impacts your district. It's about the country right now. And they got to keep that message aligned.
Well, he talked about how easy it is to find the fraud and the waste. He said you don't have to be a detective. You don't have to be Sherlock.
But to keep it out and to change the systems, they talked about maybe having to codify it into law. But that brings lawmakers in and everyone's going to act in their self-interest. But if you just work through the cabinet secretaries, at least all hands are on deck. And that's what was brought up yesterday. Everyone's for it. They just want to be communicated to. And now that people are confirmed, they got about 18 cabinet members. Now they go to the deputy level and the assistant level. They're starting to build out. So they really could make some progress. Okay, and they're talking about saving what?
$4 million a day.
$4 million a day.
Can you imagine if you could save that much money?
Pay off the debt.
Yeah. Pay off the debt and maybe give us all a little bit of it back.